Well, hello there, it's Andy here, and I've gone steampunk crazy and I'm in Cluj-Napoca, so why don't we see what this wonderful little town, well actually Romania's second biggest city, has to offer. Folks, I'm just here saying goodbye to this Airbnb, which has been my home for the last week. It's been a lovely stay here in Budapest, Hungary, but frizzy hair day. All good things must come to an end, and hopefully this cold will come to an end soon too. Feeling better, but I'm still a little way away from 100%. Today is day 50, the 30th of May 2025. I've been going round the world, if you didn't know, the wrong way, against the spin of the earth, and I've had very little sleep. It's nearly 8 o'clock. It's time to say goodbye to this apartment in Budapest. We are heading down to the bus to take us to Keleti station, and we have got an 11-hour train ride to Romania. Did I ever show you how daunting this terrace is here? There you go. It's a super duper high and a touch freaky, but I'm alright. Door locked. Hopefully got everything. Got a whole bag of snacks here for the ride. 11 hours. Snacks and a couple of sangers, water. While we wait for the lift, fun fact, last night I washed and dried this little lapel mic here, this Bluetooth mic, DJI, and it still works. I'm crazy, but the fact that the mic could withstand washing and drying, that's bonkers. In a good kind of way. It's really funny, when you've been in a place a week, it starts to feel a bit like home. So now I'm leaving. Okay, well, we're out. Here we go, walk to the bus to take me to the train to take me to Romania. Day 50, folks. There you go, folks. Budapest Keleti station. This is the big one. Well, here we are, folks. We've got about 50 minutes before our train. Just enough time in case it suddenly turns out I wasn't supposed to be at this train station after all. That's not going to happen, but you know. Okay, to be honest, it's not nearly as busy as I expected. Well, there it is. 9:10, train 75. No platform yet. Yes. Well folks, we are moving along and we are in far eastern Hungary now. Such a flat land, actually. I'm quite surprised, knowing that we are, heading towards one of the more mountainous countries in the world, in Romania. And in fact, it's hard to know exactly where we're going to cross the border, but looking at a map, judging on the direction of the train right now, we're no more than about 10k away. So we've gone in this direction here. Now the problem is that Cluj is over here, so we're going to have to, we end up going back like that. That doesn't help us at all, I don't think. Right, that's Kiev. Oh, here we go. So we've gone down like this, and then we've got to go back up to Cluj. We're on our way any second now, I guess, or any minute now. We'll be crossing into Romania, to a new country. Let's move to a different compartment. Managed to get the window open, which is nice. A little bit of air is great. There doesn't seem to be electricity connected to the carriage. So the air conditioning's not working, the lighting's not working. Well folks, welcome to Romania officially. This is Keleti. We have a short 20-minute stop here and they're obviously changing the engine. We are now a train of 4 carriages. And with a groan and a creak, we are off to Cluj. A bit over an hour to go, folks. You can see they put the light on probably about an hour ago. So they hooked the carriage up, they turned on the power, and of course the air conditioner came on. I'm not sure we really needed it now. We needed it earlier in the day. Now it's quite chilly. Anyway, I've got a bit more editing to do before we get there. But, even though there's still more than an hour to go, we are in the final stretch. So, I'm very lucky. I've been offered a lift to the apartment, which should make things just a little easier. It saved me a whopping 5 Lee. Hey, Lou. Howdy folks, well it's the end of the day. I'm here in a very spacious and comfy Airbnb here in Cluj. I got a lift from someone I met on the train. So I've got a very nice comfy place for the next 3 nights, and well, I guess there's some exploration to do just to show you a little of this town coming up when I wake up tomorrow. But in this vlog, don't go away. Well folks, day 51, 31st of May, last day of May. Here we are, just outside of university, I think we are, yes. The Biblioteca Central here in Cluj-Napoca, Romania. Cluj is a lovely city, but perhaps not blessed with a gazillion things to see and do. So we're just going to have a bit of a wander today. It is the capital of Transylvania, so there's a fun fact for you. It's a pumping university town, although I think university is off for the year. Anyway, the very first stop, we're going to the Botanical Gardens. And you can see it's actually a city in pretty good nick. It's got modern buildings and older buildings hidden behind them. Gorgeous little churches as well. Google lesson number 75,000, which happens to be the same as 1 through 74,999. Don't trust Google, because although Google takes you close, it doesn't take into consideration that there is no entrance over here into the goddamn gardens. Gardens are here. Oh, there's lots of ambulances going on here in Cluj. I hope everyone's okay. Don't stress, folks, I am only having to walk about another kilometre to get to the entrance. Google! Up there. Gardina Botanica Alexandru Borsa. The Alexandru Borsa Botanic Garden. Some greenhouses here looking very impressive in their own way. And over here, bats of the Botanic Garden. Well, we are in Transylvania. There's 9 different kinds of bats there, and tragically, none are vampire bats. But seriously, you could do worse than come out here to these gardens and have a wander. Floating on a prayer over the 7-ly earth, seeing everything, clouds and sea and turf. This is my life. This is my I do want to say these are some of the nicest and most interesting and just cool to explore botanical gardens I've ever been in. Look at these amazing paths, they go everywhere. You can get lost here for hours if you wanted. Going to this greenhouse here. So you go into this building and you're connected to all these different greenhouses. Wow. It is something a little bit weird and different. Imagine even cooler in winter. The question is, where is the mad professor behind it all? How about that, eh? School groups aside. This is some sort of trap. I hear there's something like this. I don't know if it's this one, probably not. But they actually swallow whole rats. No, I am not just making shit up. So watch out, it might be touching because it might eat ya. And this is the final one. See, this is really cool. Yes, folks, I really enjoyed these botanical gardens. One day I hope to meet the mad professor that created these greenhouses and see the end results of his experiments with plants to create the ultimate human-killing plant. I feel like it's only a matter of time. I'm sure that's his ultimate goal. Time to move on, even if we have to Follow these kids in their orange Make Holland Great Again caps. However, by a stroke of luck, I found myself at the Japanese garden, a torii to greet us and a little bridge. The last feature we're checking out here in the Alexander Borsa Botanical Gardens. I cannot believe I remembered his name. Needs a bit more water, doesn't it? In there, a little temple. That's a small Japanese garden, but something a bit different, eh? As we reach the end of our botanical tour. Folksy woksies. A little look back, but not in anger. Look over here, you've got like a, I think it's a modern house. Well, it's not a modern design. It's got a giraffe out the front, and over here, hidden by gardens and everything, a creepy mansion. Some city walls here for you as well. Pretty sure Cluj enjoyed some Roman times, hence the Roman gardens. And I don't know if these walls had anything to do with the Romans, but they are here. St. Michal, which I've translated to St. Michael. I'm reasonably confident on that. And this is like the central square of Cluj. Now just here, this is some sort of artwork. I saw a photo of it online or something. Anywho, it is what it is. I don't know if there's a service on, Saturday afternoon. St. Michael, St. Michal. If not, if there's a service, I guess we'll just poke our head in. Go. It's actually a wedding, and these World Journeys crash and weddings. There's a tower you could go up there, but obviously we can't today. But there's another tower, which is where I'm ending to finish the day at. Let's ask this very pious Martin Aron. For reference, this is a Catholic, and I think generally Catholicism is the thing here. So here, this is one of the main stretches in Cluj. As you can see, it's got a pulse, it's got a vibe, it's got restaurants, bars. Now folks, it's sort of become my thing to limit myself to say one museum a town, sometimes two if I'm really feeling it. Today we will be visiting a museum. It's the next stop on the list, and that museum has a bit of a uniqueness to it, which I like in a museum. It's what I look for in a museum. It's a steampunk museum. How about that? Steampunk museum here in Cluj. There is a lot of gyros and doner here also, if you fancy it for your food consumption. This is delightful too. Umbrella dining, it's massive in Cluj. Just popped in for a water. If you're like me and you don't like fizzy water, then I guess you've got to be very careful. I often ask, but even then, neck carb. or gazoaso. Nicabo gazoasa, which I think means no gas. I am pretty sure. Behind us here, before we get to the Steampunk Museum, look at this lovely, charming little square and a church that's under repair, but the door is open, so we could poke our head in there potentially. Nothing like a nice obelisk, or indeed asterisk. Yeah, this here is Museum Square. And we're in easy walk from a number of museums, and that is St. Francis's Church, I believe. There's two people having an argument up the front of the church here. Actually, I think it's a homeless person, I think, and the priest. Anyway, we're just here for a quick look. Yeah, I'm not going to focus on her. She's out there. She's still yelling through the door. I'm sure I could have got close to her and filmed her, but I don't think that'd be the right thing to do. But it's a nice little church worth poking my head in there for. Now, we really are coming to the Steampunk Museum now. Promise you. Over here it says museum. My guess is we're in the right place. How does one define steampunk? It's imagining a world where everything, all the machines that we use are powered by steam, I guess. The museum is currently not closed because it's open. Well, how about that? Every full moon open till midnight, there you go. It is open quite late. Look at this, this is cool. Steampunk is a subgenre of science fiction that incorporates retro futuristic technology and aesthetics inspired by the 19th century industrial steam-powered machinery and from the Victorian period.
It's a handle. Oh, yeah, sure. But if you want, you can... And right here we have a steampunk bike. It's a Van de Graaff generator, and what you're seeing out there is electrostatic current. Just don't put your hand inside. She gave him the job. So you don't want to mess with her. The general of the museum, you can ask my colleagues up there. And you might know him as Pennywise, or Chance, perhaps.
And also the television. So, let me help you. Easy.
It is an interactive museum, so I guess you've got to do the interactive things. Wow. So this is inspired, no doubt, by 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Secret in the library, we will need to find a bookshelf with 2 candles on it. Oh, yep, there you go, very fast, okay. Congratulations guys, we have found our secret room. Okay, welcome to our secret room, also known as the Room of Time, because we have a collection of cuckoo clocks on the wall there. They are all from Germany, around 100 years old each of them. And the main attraction, we also have our time machine. Have a safe trip.
You are about to start your travel in time. The time machine is ready for takeoff. Are you ready?
3, 2, 1, go. There we go. And the destinations.
Number 2, thank you.
Number 2, oh, the Doctor Who.
You are about to start your travel in time. Are you ready? This is a world you have imagined.
Folks, I'm blown away. What a wonderful little place. Original and different and fun and interactive. You know, basically the people there are passionate about steampunk and this sort of, it's a genre of film, it's a genre of, well, there are steampunk bars, I don't know, but yeah, no, I highly recommend that. That's wonderful, absolutely wonderful. The Firefighter's Tower. Free entry. How exciting. At the end of a day of walking, I can tell you, the option to just go up in a lift, awesome. Oh wow. Magnificent views all over Cluj. Cluj views. Views of Cluj. Hey folks, today is the very 1st of June. It is day 52. Around the world the wrong way. I'm on a minibus here and I'm taking us to Turda to see the salt mine, which is perhaps the premier attraction of this whole region. It's about an hour and a half to 2 hours on a minibus. Today I'm just going to give you a glimpse as to what I say today, because I will be doing a full vlog on the Turda salt mine, but I'll just show you, we'll see a little bit of what it's like. All good. Need a taxi just here. Okay folks, behind me this is the Salina Turda, which is the Turda salt mine, and I took a taxi to get here, and we're going to go inside. We're going to check out what is absolutely stunning. It's a busy day. It's Children's Day today on the 1st of June, which is a Sunday, so I suspect it's going to be pretty busy, but let's see. When I was here 21 years ago, it was very different. There was basically no one going. I think we're the only people there visiting. I was with a couple of friends, and yeah, there was none of this sort of visitor centre or anything. Straight away we're into the belly of it, I guess you could say. So here are the views that we hopefully will be greeted to, rid of. And Teresia the Rudolph and the Teresa mines. How's that for a big hunky chunky sod? There's one staircase for going up and one for going down, and one leading nowhere just for show. You can take the elevator or you can take the stairs. You can take the elevator, you can take the stairs. I know what I'll be taking. Just wow. Just incredible. Look at this. Now let's get some idea of what we're talking about. Over here there is some sort of a stage. And here we are down in mine the Teresa mine. I think they need to employ someone here to just stand at the side and abuse people so that they can say that they came here and were insulted. Okay folks, well that's that. Let's get back to Cluj-Napoca. I've got a bus here that'll take me into town, and I'll summarise the last 3 days of getting to and staying in Cluj for Huge. Well folks, we are back here at my little Airbnb here. Wow, Cluj and Turda. Turda Salt Mine, Botanical Gardens and Steampunk Museum. I feel those were the main highlights, and I thought they were all really great. Things I'm really grateful that I got to see. Gee, I'm still not completely over this cold. It's actually been bugging me quite a bit today. So hopefully I get a good night's rest. Tomorrow it's another longish 6 hours or so train journey on to Suceava in sort of the northeast of the country, which is an area I haven't visited before. So hopefully I can get a bit of rest tomorrow on the train, and then we can explore the area around Suceava together. Yes, keep on going around the world in different directions sometimes. And I say that because we're going to end up flying back to the UK in not too long a time. Anyway, more coming, of course. Take care wherever you are in the world. Don't forget to click like, comment and subscribe because I do really appreciate it. Thank you again for watching the vlog. May the journey never end.